And New York making a change here. Cooley's checked in. For Nashville, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. For New York, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. Ozzie Muhammad's checked in for James Jones. And Brown drops them both. Nashville leading by 12. Here's Frazier, and he lays it straight in. Frazier's got 7 points.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Here's Cunningham. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And he can't hit the second.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
New York trails by 18. Price outside. Here's Cooley. And that one's good.
That's a heads-up play there on offense. The pump fake cleared the way for the nice layup.
Price against Frazier. Hamilton. Good. Great play set up by Frazier. Hamilton's got 7 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Here's Cunningham. It's rebounded by New York.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Oh, and a fast break for Nashville. And it's blocked by Brown. It's Crawford with the drive. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
For New York, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. 1:19 left to play in the third. Down low. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. McCullough's got 4 points this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Jefferson passing to Rice. Back to Jefferson. Leans. And that one's good.
Well, after a horrible half of shooting, they've bounced back here in the second half and picked up their shooting percentage quite nicely.
Kick out to Hamilton. Here's Cunningham. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Crawford. Kicks it to Jefferson. And he banks in the layup. Jefferson's got 6 points.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Nashville leading by 12. Booker in the corner. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
19 seconds left in the third.
James Jones.
Jones kicks to Jefferson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Frazier dishes to Hamilton. That's good. Hamilton's got 6 in the quarter.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens. Here in the fourth. And so it's Nashville with it. They led by as many as 18 points. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Stauskas. Robert Sacre is out there with Jones. Then there's Ronnie Price, and it's Brown in the 3 spot. Pass to McCullough to the right side.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Stolen away. Oh, and a fast break for Nashville. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 9 points here in the second half. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Nashville.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
Pass to McCullough. Frazier kicks to Booker. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist. Frazier's got 6 assists now in the game.
That was a good time to call a timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to listen in on New York's head coach talking to his team. No surprise, really. The turnover situation was the focus. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball, play within ourselves, and get quality shots. Kevin?
That's good from Sacre.
This is what they need to do in the second half to come out with a win. It's not the only thing, but when you convert free throws at the other end, you put a lot of pressure on the opponent to play solid defense against you.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Turnovers weren't a story for him early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
Nashville leading by 11. Now the dish to Booker. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Stauskas kicks to Jones. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Jones has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Just 5 to shoot. Brown the pass to Sacre. Second shot opportunity. Feeds to Stauskas. Back to Jones. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to Nashville.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Booker. Pass to McCullough. Out of bounds as Nashville keeps possession.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
It's stolen by Stauskas. Up the floor. And with that, the Nashville lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Crawford.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Pass to McCullough. Dishes it to Cunningham. Here's Frazier. No good from outside.
Not good shot selection. Long range and a defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
On the pass to Booker. Good. Great play set up by Frazier. Booker's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting it.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Jones. And he banks in the layup. Jones has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Booker. No good on the triple.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Nashville leading by 9. Up and in on the layup. Booker's got 26 points.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Nashville.
Clark, their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
Yeah, Kevin, they had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Booker. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
A different look for New York. New York on D. They trail by 11.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
He hits both from the stripe. And so here is New York. And here's Price for 3. Nice D from Frazier. "30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nazr Mohammed. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Both free throws good from Booker. That'll be a 5-second call.
Just a total loss of concentration right there.
And, Greg, if they continue to make those kinds of mistakes, then this game could turn even more south on them, and sour.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And so he hits the technical free throw. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Nashville, no good that time either. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Not doing them any favors with those kinds of errors.
Especially now, Greg, with every possession being so crucial.
Out to the right wing. Beyond the arc. McCullough, good. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Clearly a mental lapse at an inopportune time.
Yeah, that's a terrible mistake, Greg, to make it any time, but it's really exacerbated when you make it at this time.
So Nashville wins it. They